Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So today we are going to study Citta, consciousness. Okay, here. So, no, cannot make bigger. No, okay. So, Tutti Vajana. So, Abhidhamma Sangha, Abhidhamma study. So, we already studied Rupa chapter from this book. Actually, this is customary, this is a tradition for the Buddhist people, whatever good works they start. So they start with the paying homage to the triple gem. Okay. So that's why to keep that tradition, so Venerable Anuruddha, the author of Abhidhamma Sangha, he start with this stanza: Samma Sambuddha Matulam Sassa Dhamma Kanottamam Abhivadiya Vasisam Abhidhammata Sangaham. In Myanmar we go Panama ne Padanye. Panama means pay homage. And then Padanya is acknowledgement. Okay. So paying homage to the triple gem, and then acknowledgement what he is going to do, he acknowledge. So in this stanza, so in this verse, there we can see, so yeah, first two lines. Maybe we can say these are first two lines of a verse. So in the Pali verse, I don't know other language. In the Pali verse, there are mostly 4 lines. Okay, 4 lines. So it is composed of the 4 lines. So first line, Samma Sambuddha Madulam Sasa Dhamma Kanodama Abhivadiya, up to this one, up to Abhivadiya. So this is Abhivadiya means having paid homage. So Abhivadidi. So Vada is just speak. Abhivada means, so not just a normal speaking, simple speaking, but speaking, uttering a words respectfully. Okay, Abhivadiya. So he uttered the words like we recite the Buddham Saranam Gacchami or Namo Tassa. So that is what Abhivadiya, Abhivandana, also paying homage. Abhivadiya, having paid homage to whom? To the Samma Sambuddham Atulam Sasa Dhamma Kanodama. So Samma Sambuddham, Samma Sambuddha, perfectly self-enlightened person. That is the Buddha. So referring to the Buddha. So he though Venerable Anuruddha does not say only Buddha, but he simply say he used this word Samma Sambuddha. Okay, Samma, well, perfectly. Sam, okay, Sam means oneself. Okay, Sayam. Buddha knows. Samma Sambuddha means, so the Buddha means a knower, the one who knows. Sam means by oneself, without any aid, without any help from any other person, any other creator or whatever person. So he came to realize the Four Noble Truths by himself, so without studying from any others. So when he realized also, Sama perfectly, perfectly realized. So that's why Sama Sambuddha refer to the Buddha who realized the Four Noble Truths by himself perfectly. Okay, so that another word, Atulam, Atula, Adula, Tula means incomparable. That he is the second to none, second to no one. Okay, so no one can match with the Buddha, incomparable, cannot be compared with this person or that person. So that's sort of the greatest person. So is the Buddha. It refers to the Buddha. So Samma Sambuddha, Adulam, these are two virtues of the Buddha, expressing two virtues of the Buddha. And then he say, he pay homage before he write these books. And then another one, Sadhamma, Kanodhamma. Okay, Sasadhamma and then Kanodhamma. Sadhamma, we can simply say Sadhamma, noble teaching. Okay, noble teaching is the teachings of the Buddha. Okay, the teaching regarding the Sila, Samadhi, Panya, they are noble teachings. The teaching that leads to the liberation from any kind of a suffering, that is noble teaching. So the teaching, with that teaching, that makes people come to be virtuous persons. People transform themselves to be the virtuous person. So that's why it is called Saddhamma. So, and also we can say virtuous teachings of the virtuous person. Or teaching that makes people virtuous. Okay, so that teaching together, okay, together with the Dhamma. It means I pay homage to the Buddha together with the Dhamma, his teaching. And also Gana, Ganodhamma, Gana Uddhama, Gana Uddhama. Uddhama means a noble, highest, superior. Gana means a group, the order of monks. It cannot refer to the order of monks. Okay, Buddha's disciples. So either monks or nuns, all belong to the Kanodhamma, noble disciples. With this very short stanza, maybe half of the stanza, so Panuruddha, pay homage triple gem. Okay, so also you can remember this word, Samma Sambuddha Madula, Sasa Dhamma Kanodhamma, Vivadiya, Vivademi. We can simply say Vivademi. I pay homage the Buddha, the Dhamma, the Sangha. There, the Noble Sangha. So this is short, concise. It covers a triple gem. And then after that, he continued to say, Bhasai I will speak. So I will speak, Bhasadi. Speak about what? Abhidhammata Sangaham. Sangaha is a compendium. Abhidhamma Atta, compendium or the meaning of the Abhidhamma. Okay, compendium or the meaning of the Abhidhamma. I will speak. So that is, he acknowledged, he admit that I will do this or I will do that. So very beautiful tradition is that. So whenever we are going to start good things, maybe writing or teaching or maybe doing, even we perform a kind of a religious ceremony, we usually start by paying homage to the triple gem. So that is a Buddhist tradition. So nowadays people they may start the ceremonies by saying another way, and by greeting and so on. So, but as a Buddhist, we mostly start uh, whatever ceremony or activity by writing, by saying, by expressing our veneration to the Triple Gem. So even when we were child, we have to write the notes. Okay. So for example, if we study Abhidhamma Sangha, Abhidhamma Sangha is one book, and also we have another notebooks. Okay. On that notebook, before we write anything there, we start to write the Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhasa, like that. So it's a good tradition because it shows that we pay homage to the Triple Gem. Or what? So it is like, why do we pay homage to the Triple Gem? So because by paying homage, we acquire the wholesome consciousness arise in our mind. Okay, wholesome consciousness is very powerful. So very powerful. So that's why the Buddha say in the Nidhi-ganda Sutta, it is Nidhi-ganda is it belong to the Sutta what Nidhi-ganda Sutta Khodaka Patha Bali, okay, Khodaka Nikaya. It is a talk in that the Sutta. The Buddha explain what about the treasure pot, okay, treasure pot. Asian people, whenever they have a treasures like a gold or silver or diamond, they don't have a bank like now they try to bury that kind of a treasure pot under the earth in, okay, underground. Okay, under the ground they dig the earth and then they bury it, that sort of a treasure pot. Okay, so in that Sutta, so the Buddha, because the Buddha, uh, why the rich man is offering to the Buddha and the Sangha, then the king order, the king sent one of the person to come and see, okay, to come and see, order the rich man to come and see the king. So at that time, the king just sent a message that, okay, please tell about the king that I'm now burying a golden pot. Okay. So when the Buddha hear that word, then the Buddha explained, okay, this sutta. So in that sutta, what I like to tell you is, Yan yadi wa vipatanti sabbam medena labadi sabbam edena labadi. Whatever you wish for, okay, you want to become a Buddha, okay, you can. But Sabha Edena Labadi, Edan Sabha, all of them we can get through the wholesome, okay, meritorious deeds, wholesome consciousness. Only when we have accumulated the wholesome consciousness, wholesome mind, okay, wholesome action, wholesome deed, then that with that we can attain what we aim at. Okay, so yan yadi wa vipatinti sabba midina labati. So wholesome consciousness, wholesome mind is a very, very powerful. So whatever wish you have, it can fulfill. Okay, so here also by paying homage, what do we get? We get a wholesome meritorious actions we acquire. Then what is the benefit? Benefit of that wholesome action? as you see, wholesome is two characteristics. The one is anawaja, blameless. Okay, if we have wholesome actions, if we do wholesome actions, what is? It is blameless, no danger. Anawaja, na waja, no danger at all. So when the Venerable Anuruddha are going to write this kind of books, even though small, it is very concise. So it covers the whole Abhidhamma Pitaka. So it makes the readers very easy to access the whole Abhidhamma. Such a very excellent book he is going to make, going to write, going to compose. So it is a necessary for him to have no danger while he was writing or making effort to write this kind of treatise. So that kind of benefit also he can get. Or what is that? One thing is free from any danger, and also another result is he can write up to the end of the book, okay, up to the end of the treatise. So that two benefits he can get. One is no danger. Another is accomplishment of his duty. Okay, so these are the result of a wholesome action, okay, wholesome deeds. So that's why, so whatever we do, good things, so we have to we pay homage to the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. And then after that, he mentioned that I will explain, I will say about the compendium. Sangha is a compendium. So if you directly go and read Abhidhamma Pitaka's books in the Abhidhamma Pitaka, so it is so difficult. So even though you understand the Pali words, but you may have a difficulty in picking up the meaning, the profound meaning of these Pali words. So that's why. So in order to make the readers easy to have, in order to make the readers to have easy access to the Abhidhamma Pitaka, he trying to make that kind of small books. It is called Abhidhammata Sangha. So it is so small, like our little finger, okay, little finger. That's why it is called, in Myanmar we call Letha Athagata. Letha Athagata means little finger, commentary of a little finger. So compared to the Abhidhamma treatise, it's so big, it's so wide. But he composed all the things. So from there, and then in a very small books. So this book is Abhidhammata Sangha is regarded as the most excellent summary. Okay, so with the Abhidhammata Sangha, you can have a summary of the Abhidhamma Pitaka. So this is Abhidhammata Sangha. Okay, Abhidhammata Sangha, I will explain. So that this is about this verse. Okay, so then the meaning of this verse, and then you come to realize. So Abhidhamma Atha over there. What is Abhidhamma? What is Atha? Abhidhamma is a profound Dhamma. Profound here means what? Profound here means because it talks not in the conventional sense, okay, but in the ultimate sense. Conventional terms and conventional words are easy for us to understand, okay. So that is, for example, human beings, cars, and monasteries, and monks, and nuns, and so on. They are conventional terms. Okay, the meaning also conventional meaning. So that's why it's easy for us to understand. But for the Abhidhamma, it is the term used in the Abhidhamma is no men, no women, no monks, no nuns. So the words over there are also profound. The meaning also profound. That's why it is called Abhidhamma, profound teaching. Or because it teaches about the what? Ultimate realities. Okay? The reality here means something which really exists. Okay? Something which does not change in terms of time and space. Mostly, if it is a conventional truth, okay, that thing will change because of time, because of space. Suppose while we are child, okay, at that time we are called the baby, okay, child, and then when we are getting older, and then maybe about 60 or 70 or 80 later, we call they are adult, okay, they are adult, and also after that we are called maybe about 20, it is called men, women, and so on. So then because of the time, it changed the name. Okay. So because of the space also, maybe because of the location. So somewhere maybe you live in now here in your place, then you may be called maybe as one uh, in one position. Okay. If you go to another another place, you will be called in another position. Okay. According to the time and space, it change. So that is conventional truth. Ultimate truth is ultimate reality is never change. It remains the same because of the time doesn't change. Because of the space or location, it doesn't change. Suppose you see materiality, Patavi, hardness and softness. In my physical body, there is a Patavi, so the same nature. Hardness and softness remain the same. In your physical body also, there is hardness and softness. That is Patavi. That Patavi never change, even though move in a different places or in a different location. So also mentality like a lobha, lobha, greed. If I have a lobha arises in my mind. My lobha is a greedy nature. So if lobha arises in you, in your mind also, greedy nature arises. So lobha doesn't change from its nature because of time and space. Okay, that is ultimate reality. So ultimate truth. Okay, conventional truth are also truth. The ultimate truth is also truth. So simply we can denote that there are two kinds of truth. Number one is Samudhi Satya. Samudhi means a convention. So we agreed, okay, we agreed to do this person. For example, we agreed to call a person who with a shaving head, and also wear the robe. Okay, so they live in a monastery. They go for alms. They live depending on the generosity of the people. Then we recognize, we agree to call such a person as a monk, as a nun. Okay, they are conventional. So it is called Samudhi Satya. It is truth because of the agreement of the people. Okay, so Samudhi Satya. So in the Sudanta teachings, Vinaya teachings, mostly it is called Samudhi. It's Samudhi Satya. Because over there the Buddha meet with the people and give a Dhamma talk, explain this way and that way. So that is Samudhi Sajja. Samudhi Sajja also Sajja, don't forget. It is, some people they may say, after studying Abhidhamma, some people they got a problem that they give it, then they give their name as well as a Yona. Okay, so we are Nama and Rupa. So one. So when they
Hello,
write,
Sayadaw.
yeah,
After Yona,
huh?
after
Okay.
Yona.
Because after studying Abhidhamma, they know that there is only Nama and Rupa. Nama and Rupa are only truth. Okay, others are not truth. That's why. So when they write their name, they formally they write their own name. But after studying Abhidhamma, they don't write their name. They just write one or the Nama Rupa. they they just give their name as a Namarupa only. One of the Namarupa. Yonanda U. Okay. Yonanda U, like that they write. So that is also extreme. Okay, don't be extreme. So we have to accept Samudhi Sajja as Sajja. Conventional truth is a truth as well. It makes us convenient to call, to address one another, okay, to mention. So that is also one of the Sajja. Sadap, it is called Banyati. Okay, we give a name, okay, car, human being, monk, nun, dog, and the table, computer, mobile, and so on. So they are what? They are names, panyati, concept. So that concept is of two kinds. One is Saddha Panyati, another is Atha Panyati. Saddha Panyati, or Nama Panyati also we can say. Nama Panyati means a name, okay, name concept. Okay, Athabanyadi. Athabanyadi is a thing concept. Okay, thing concept and name concept we have. So both of them are conventional truths. Okay, so sometimes we call one another. For example, my name is Candamukha. So Candamukha, that is Nama Panyadi. Okay, you have your own name, Siali. Okay, Siali also you call Siali's name, and also many other. They have their own names. That name itself is Nama Panyati. But the person who is giving that name, okay, the person who has been referred with this name is called Atha Panyati. Okay, Atha Panyati, thing concept. So to the building, we call house. House is a Nama Panyati, name concept. So, but the material, house material, so it is called Atha Panyati. Okay, Nama Panyati, Atha Panyati. Basically, we have a many Panyati, but basically we can take note of these two things. So they are conventional truth. Okay, if we are living in a conventional world, we have to use conventional terms, okay, conventional usages. So don't call yourself as a Namarupa only. Okay, so that is also the one of the point that we need to know. And then ultimate truth, ultimate reality is, as I told you before, it is the reality that doesn't change because of the time and space. Okay, Nama and Rupa. Mentality, materiality, they are what? Ultimate realities. And also over there in this Abhidhamma, So here, what are the ultimate realities? Honorable Anuruddha continue to explain here. Jatu Paramatha Dhamma, before ultimate realities. So Abhidhamma is talking about the profound teaching, profound Dhamma. It emphasizes only on the ultimate reality, okay, ultimate truth, Paramatha Dhamma. So how many Paramatha Dhamma? Here mentioned Citam, Cittasikam, Rupam, Nibbānam, Iti Sabbata. Okay. So in all, even though we have a many million people, okay, many different types of the buildings, ship and cars and boat and so on, planes, but we can collectively see only four ultimate realities are there. So number one is the consciousness, Citta. Number two is the Cittasika, that is the mental concomitants that arise together with the Citta, consciousness, or that associate with the consciousness. And also another one is the Rupa. We have studied materiality. And then the last one is the Nibbana. Nibbana is ultimate peace, absence. Okay, absence of the Lobha, Dosa, Moha. Okay, these are four ultimate realities. So Tattha, Vodha, Abhidhammata, Tattha refer to the in seven Abhidhamma treaties. Okay, so Abhidhammata, then the ultimate realities are Vodha, said. Okay, so the seven treaties on the Abhidhamma, over there, ultimate realities are said. But if we combine, if we make a categories, then there can be how many? Only four. Jatuda. In terms of the ultimate reality, there are only four. They are Citta, Cittasika, Rupa, Nibbana, like that. So then, so after that here, the whole chapter is talking about the Citta, consciousness. So yesterday I already told you that there are two kinds of Citta physically. Number one is Bhavanga Citta, okay, life continuum. Okay, the consciousness that serves as the life continuum to continue in our life. That the life continuum is for one person, one Citta only, the whole life. Okay, so we start with that consciousness. We are born with that consciousness, and also we live a whole life with that consciousness. Also, we die with that consciousness. Our Bodhisattva Citta, Bhavanga Citta, Juti Citta, the same. For example, if I'm born with the one of the Bodhisattva Citta, so it arises at the very first moment of the rebirth. So at that time, it is called Bodhisattva. Name is the change, but the Dhamma remain the same. So with that Citta, we live the whole life. If there is any other Viti Citta arise, so Bhavanga Citta, with that Citta, our Bodhisattva Citta serve as a life continuum. It serves us to continue our life. Okay, that's why it is called Bhavanga, Bhava Anga, life continuum. And also, if we die, we die with that consciousness. Okay, that consciousness is also Juti Citta, the same. So in our life, so many different things become, but three things are the same. One thing, number one is our rebirth. Number two is the life continuum. So when there is no Viti Citta arises, this Bhavanga Citta take place. Otherwise, we will stop. Mental stream. Okay, mental stream also continue to. So without bhavanga, so the life will be. So these three jeta,
Sorry, Sayadaw.
yeah.
Is it without the Bawanga?
Without bhavanga, our life will be stopped. Without bhavanga, the life will be ended because bhavanga maintain, okay, the life to be continued. Okay. So when we are sleeping, also bhavanga jeta arise. So sometimes no vidhi jeta arise. Okay. At that time, also bhavanga jeta arise. Sometimes we fall down and fainted. So at that time, also bhavanga jeta arises. Okay. So many it is a kind of a substitution. So it because it is a weak. Whenever vidhi jeta arise, it let them go. Vidhi jeta let vidhi jeta arise. So, but the Vidijeta cannot last for a long time. So, after one Vidijeta, it continue to support. It continue, Pavanga Jeta start to arise. Okay, so it replace. So it is also very similar to like very similar to a food. Okay, if we eat food, then maybe it lasts for the nutriment lasts for the 7 days, and then after that, we have to eat again. Okay. So nowadays, people eat maybe 3 meals a day or 4 meals a day. So they don't let uh, themselves hungry. Okay. So also, Bhavanga Jeta serve as to continue in our life. Okay. So, and then Judy Jeta. So one thing you have to take note is that in one life, there are three things the same. Number one is our rebirth consciousness, Padisandhi Chitta, and also Bhavanga Chitta, life continuing Chitta, and also Judy Chitta, death consciousness. These three Chittas are the same, okay, in our life. So then another Chitta is Vidhi Chitta. Vidhi Chitta is a kind of thought process. So Chitta, Jeta, they arise, many Jeta, they arise together. Okay, they arise one after another. Okay, they arise one after another in a serial order. Okay, in a serial order. So to accomplish another function. So in the Vidhi Jeta, so there later we will study thought process. Okay, Vidhi Jeta is the continuity of the Jetas. Okay, to perform a kind of a duty, a kind of function. Suppose if we do kusala, suppose we do dana for the sangha, okay, offer the food, okay, rice and curries and fruits to the sangha. So over there, so at that time, so in our mind, so arise a kusala chitta, okay, kusala javana. So to arise that the kusala javana, so there should be a kind of pattern, mental pattern. Okay, mental pattern is there. So maybe we see the sangha, okay, and then and with our eye, okay, eye and the appearance of the sangha come into contact at that time. So a kind of a bhavanga jeta arises. Bhavanga jeta start to move. Okay. So normally Bhavanga Chitta is like a still water, so no movement at all. So but when the sensitivity and object come into contact, at that time Bhavanga Chitta start to move, and then after that the Bhavanga Chitta stopped to arise. And then Vidhi Chitta start to arise over there. And then Panjarara Vajana, so adverting, okay, 5 door adverting consciousness. Once we receive an object, through the eye or ear or nose or tongue or body. So then that consciousness receive the object. And also Sampadejana, after Alvadi, okay, to the door, it accept the object. And also another consciousness investigate which channel to go, okay, through the eye channel or ear channel or nose or tongue or body channel. Okay, they have to like a switch. So Sandidana investigate. So which channel to let them go, to let the contact go, to let the object goes. Then Vatavana, Samrejana, Sandidana, Vatavana decide, okay, then the channel should be go. Then after the Banjara Vajana, there is eye consciousness, okay. After the Fido Arvadi consciousness, there arise eye door or ear door consciousness arises. Eye door, ear door, nose door, tongue door, body door. Okay? Because Panjara Vajana already choose which channel to be directed. So if the object in sensitivity strike in the eye door, okay, then it direct to the eye channel. So if you hear, so it means hear is sound in your ear drum, ear sensitivity. So if the object comes from that channel, okay, it direct Panjara Vajana direct the object to the ear consciousness and so on. So after that, it receives the object, receiving consciousness, and also investigating consciousness arises. After that, what happened? Deciding, decision making. And then only after the decision making, so there arise what? Kusala, wholesome consciousness, or akusala, unwholesome consciousness, or kiriya citta, functional consciousness, they arise. So they arise because it is already decided. That's why we do with the force. That's why it is called impasse. Javana. Javana is translated as an impasse. So it arises mostly in 7 times, for 7 times, repeatedly arise. Suppose you see the Sangha, you see a monk, then that is eye sensitivity and visible object strike, come together. And then over there, eye consciousness arise. And then the object is taking or carry one citta after another. As I told you before, materiality, lifespan of the materiality is a 70 moment, 70 conscious moment. Okay, 70 consciousness moment. So it lasts for a long time. But for the citta is only 3 sub-moments: arise, exist, and dissolve. 3 sub-moments. Their lifespan, the lifespan of the citta is too short. That's why, so it has to transfer the object, one citta after another. So Panjara Vajana arise and then receive the object, and then it start to function, where to advert, where to direct, and then disappear. And then other day, Chaku Vijnana Citta, okay, eye consciousness arise, and then see it. Seeing the function of eye consciousness is just to see, not know yet. Okay, just to see. And then after that object, that citta also cannot last for a long time. Okay, Upada, Titi, Venga, rising, existing, and then dissolve. So then that object stay alive. Material object stay alive. That's why another citta take that object. Okay, somebody jana receiving, another citta investigate, and then another citta decide, and then it also dissolve. After that, 7 Javana Jeta arises, one after another. So the same Jeta, but one die arise, exist, dissolve, and the second die arise, exist, and dissolve. So in this way, it happened for 7 times. So during that Javana, there is a Kusala, Agusala, or Avyakiriya Jeta happen. So if you see a monk, then if you are a Buddhist people, then you will be happy, good object. Okay, good object you see, and also you regard Saddha, faith, okay, believe in the triple gem arises. Then you want to offer, oh, this is a monk, I should offer. Okay, then starting from that day, Kusala Javanas arises. Okay, then you offer, you prepare the food, you prepare the rice, and then things to be offered. Then, so that is Kusala Jeta. Kusala Javana arise for 7 days. For some people, when they see the monk, they feel very upset. They feel unblessing and auspicious. So during the Buddha's time, also there are many Brahmins. They feel very unhappy to see the monks. So many stories are there like that. So one day, Handa, he go for hunting. So he live in a village. He go for hunting. So in the early morning, so he go out of the city, and then at the same time, monk, he stay outside the city, enter into the city. They encounter at the gate. And then at that time, the hunter think, okay, today is so auspicious. I see a monk with a shaved head, then so back with the begging bowl and so on. So then today I will not get anything. I will not find any animal to hunt. So as he thought, okay, because Agusala Jita arise over there. When seeing the monk, so he don't feel happy, he don't appreciate it. Rather, he regard it's an auspicious. So that the Agusala Jita arise, maybe Dosa Mula Jita arise. Angry mind arises for 7 times. So with that mind, he go. Okay, he continue to go and then go hunting, go for the hunting. But unfortunately, on that day, he get nothing. The whole day he tried, but he got nothing. So in the late evening, he come back, nothing in his hand. Nothing for him, nothing for his family. So he feel very much upset. Okay. So when he entered into the city, also at the gate, he met again with the monk. So he feel very more angry. Okay. So this monk, because of seeing him this morning, I got nothing today. Now I saw him again. So angry mind arises again for him. Okay, is up to the manasikara attention. How do you pay attention? That is very important. So if you regard mind as a good object, so kusala jita arises. Then if you regard the mind as a unlucky sign, unlucky object, then what happens? Akusala jita arises. Okay, in this way, we did jita arise. After the 7 Javana, then it is followed by the Dadaramana. Dadaramana means registration. Okay, registration. That Jeta, what kind of Jeta have been already registered? So in our brain also, so there are some areas in our brain, in the back part of the brain. So what is? So whatever object that we met, we encounter, whatever mentality happen in our mind, they trying to record. Okay, record. If we record the same thing so much, so many times, then it become a kind of better way of thinking. So whenever we see a monk, we get angry like that. Without, you don't need any other information. Once you see a monk, you get angry. So that they also made it better. Okay, because we start to do like that. We start to make it happen in our mind. So it became better. So for some people, for the Buddhist people, when they see the monk, they are very happy, peaceful mind. And also they want to do dana, they want to observe a sila and so on. So that they also kind of made it better. Okay. So later on, if you let them happen 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, then it become a mental better. Whenever you see the monk, you regard or automatically regard as a good object, and then so kusala jeta ready to arise. Okay, so what I tell you is about after the Vidhi jeta, then so and that Vidhi jeta one function finish seeing function, okay, seeing function, seeing consciousness. So the thought process that arises in the idol, the finish. And then after that, so before arising another thought process, there arises Bhavanga Citta. Okay. It is so quick, mind is so quick, so fast, so we may not be able to recognize. Okay. But for the Buddha and Arahantas, like a Banvivasari Buddha, they know very well. Okay, they know very well. They can see every entity of our mental pattern. Okay, a mental pattern. After this mentality, this consciousness, that consciousness arise, and how do they function as well? So there are not many other hands. Okay, so who are able to do like that? Okay, so during the Buddha's time, the Buddha in the Anubhada Sutta, okay, Anubhada Sutta, the Buddha praised Panviva Sariputta regarding his wisdom or his practice. So Panviva Sariputta, when he practiced for the attainment of adulthood, he trying to analyze even up to that level in the thought process also. How Jettas arise. Each Jetta he trying to see arise, dissolve, and so on. So if he attain the jhana also, so Vidaka, initial thought, and also Vichara, sustained thought, how it arises and dissolves. Even not only Jetta, even Jettasikas, Mende Gongo Mende also, he tried to analyze. He trying to see analytically. So Panvivasari Buddha's wisdom is very, very high. So that's why but that wisdom is so inner quality. That's why it is not obvious to the many people. So not obvious to the ordinary people as well. So that's why many monks, they don't know the virtue, the greatness of the Panvivasari Buddha. Rather, they know the greatness, the power of the Banwe Moggallana. Banwe Moggallana can create, okay, and many people, and also can go up to the heaven, up to the celestial abodes. And also sometimes he visit to the hell beings as well. So that's why Banwe Moggallana's is very famous and well known by the many months, because his power is so obvious. So the power of the wisdom is not obvious, like Vanuvesari Buddha. That's why the Buddha himself need to express, oh, Vanuvesari Buddha is so intelligent, so wise. So he has such a penetrative power and so on. The Buddha explained in that Anubhada Sutta. So the point I like to tell you is Abhidhamma teaching. This Abhidhamma teaching is the teachings of the Buddha and also the teaching of the Arahant. Okay, so very, very intelligent, very, very wise Arahants. Like a Buddha. So, and also one thing we can know, we can understand is that with their very highest quality of the knowledge, wisdom, they trying to record how mentality and materialities arise one after another, supporting one after another, one supporting one another. How do they arise? By means of this or by means of that. So they record. That record is called Abhidhamma. Okay, that we can also say that is a meditated record, meditation record. So only with the meditation, very deep meditation, we can see this very delicate, okay, delicate process of the mentality. Materiality processing is quite obvious, comparatively obvious, but the process of the mentality is so delicate. Only with a very, very profound knowledge, deep understanding, deep wisdom, so they can record. So we are so lucky to read their record. Okay, so by reading their record, how good we can also know, this mentality process, materiality process have been, okay, in this way, in that way. So the point here, we have to appreciate. Okay, so what we are studying now is we are studying the meditation the Buddha and also when we were Sariputta.
Hello, Sayadaw. Hello.
Yes,
Yes,
yes, I hear.
you said it's a meditation, and what after?
Meditate, a record of the meditative experience. Okay? Record. This Abhidhamma is the record of a meditation experience. Okay? So when we practice a meditation, then these things we can see. So whether meditative practice or meditation practice, they see this mental process, delicate mental process. Okay, so that's why we have to appreciate. Okay, to study Abhidhamma, and also now it is about the Citta. So Citta, in briefly, they know that Bhavanga Citta, Viti Citta. So here, before we go to the process, okay, how this process take place, firstly, we have to be familiar with the name of the Citta, okay, with the name of the Citta. In terms of the Bhumi, and Bhumi means existence, or sphere, okay, abode, okay, the place, okay, Bhumi. In terms of the place, okay, in terms of the nature, okay, in terms of the association, in terms of the feeling, okay, we have to analyze, and we have to know the name. Actually, we are trying to make it familiar, trying to be familiar with these name or the mentalities, okay, in the whole Citta chapter. So if we really know the whole Citta chapter, then we come to know the Citta happen within ourselves. So don't worry that it will be very difficult. Actually, it is not difficult. Just what enumeration, okay, counting how many Citta, this type, how many Citta, that type. Okay, suppose we are living in the karma war, sensuous sphere. So in the karma war, how many Citta have been? Okay, these Citta will be enumerated in this session. And also another session follows is Rupavajara. In the 5 material sphere, how many Citta arise? If we born over there, with the which Citta we were born like that. So, and also in the immaterial sphere, Arupa also. So in the Arupa, so how many Citta? And also in the Lokuttara, so beyond the world, Kama, Rupa, Arupa, these three are called Loka. Okay, Kama Loka, sensual sphere, Rupa Loka, high material sphere, Arupa Loka, immaterial sphere. We have these three Loka. Okay, so if we go beyond the Loka, it is called Lokuttara, higher than the Loka, or beyond the Loka. That they call Lokuttara. In the Lokuttara, how many Citta have been? Okay, so that Citta, the name of the Cittas. So we will study in this chapter. So here, as a content of this chapter, Panduvanurodaya mentioned Bhumi Veda Cittam, Bhumi Veda. So this Citta, Bhumi means a plane or existence or abode or place. Veda means variation. So variation of a Citta in terms of the Bhumi, okay, variation of a Citta in terms of the existence, like that. So Tata Citta, Citta is the only one in nature, okay. Citta is the only one in nature. One nature of the Citta is, Citta means to know, okay, to know the object, to be aware of the object. Okay? Just to be aware of the object. So that is Citta. That function is just to aware of the object. If you hear the sound, that's all. Okay. So that is awareness, aware of the object. Awareness of the object. So that Citta, Aramana Vijanana Lakkhana, it has a characteristic of knowing the object. Okay, just know the object. So this Citta, even though it is one in terms of characteristics, it can be 4 kinds. Cittovidam, 40, it is all 4 kinds. What are the Kama Vajaram? The Citta that belong to the sensual sphere. The Rupa Vajaram, Citta that belong to the 5 material sphere. And the Arupa Vajaram, the Citta that belong to the immaterial sphere. And then Lokuttara, the Citta which is beyond the world. Okay, beyond the world. In this way, please remember Kama Vajara, Rupa Vajara, Arupa Vajara, and Lokuttara Citta. Okay. So Loka is a mundane. So Kama, Rupa, Arupa Citta, we can collectively call as a mundane Loka consciousness. And also, Lokuttara is a technical term is a supramundane. Okay, supramundane. Supramundane, so beyond the mundane world. In Bali, it is called Lokuttara. Okay, Lokiya, Lokuttara, we can take note. So, in the, as you see, in the Kama, Citta which belong to the Kama Vajara, sensual sphere, so the it starts as normally, naturally, it starts with the Agusala. Agusala. So Agusala mostly happen in our life. Okay. So if we study Dhammasangani, you will see Dhammasangani start with the Kusala Citta. Okay. Dhammasangani starts with the Kusala Citta. Okay. But here, The Abhidhamma Sangha starts with the Agusala Citta. Why? Agusala Citta, unwholesome Citta. The reason is that so in our life, we start with the Agusala Citta. We start the first Citta, the first witty Citta that arises in our life is a lova. Okay, once we were born as a human being, okay, then after the Padisandi Citta, their Bhavanga Citta follows. After Bhavanga Citta, okay, so after Bhavanga stream, there arise Bhavanigandika, thought process. So attachment to the Bhava, attachment to the existence. Okay, it starts with we start with. Okay, that's why it starts with the Agusala Citta. Okay, but our life, we begin our life with the Agusala Citta. So even the cat, okay, the cat, they may be born as a cat, but they have attachment to their life, cat life. Okay. So I think in the story of the wife of the Kosala, King Kosala, so after the death, she was born as one of the incest, big incest. So, but the king still loved his wife, his queen consort so much. That's why he still keep the corpse every day crying. And then the Buddha explained that, oh, your wife, former wife, after death, she was born in that condition. So in the excrement, she was born there. So as an insect. So, but like this, I want to take care. I want to bring her back to here. So, okay, you can ask her whether she want to come back to you or not. Then he asked. The reply is that no, I don't want to go back. I'm happy here. I love this life so much. So in this way, even though if beings born in a miserable life, they have an attachment to their current existence. Okay, so that is why our life begins with Agusala. That's why I think Vanuruddha start to explain with the Agusala Citta. Agusala is unwholesome, immoral, okay, bad or evil consciousness. Okay, so I think next week we will study how many Agusala Cittas, okay, how many Agusala Cittas are there, okay, and also it started with the Loba Mula Citta, 8 Loba Mula Citta, okay, so greed rooted. Consciousness rooted in the greed, loba. There are 8 consciousness rooted in the greed, loba. So to explain, to enumerate how many, and also not just how many, we will enumerate whether so this citta associate with the right together with the pleasant feeling or neutral feeling, okay, and also whether it associated with the wrong view or not, okay, and also whether it is to write that data, it is encouraged by oneself or other people, or it does not need any encouragement, automatically arise or not. Okay, so in this way we will study Agusala Citta in the coming week. So with this, we will conclude for today. Thank you so much for listening. Buddha Sasanam Jiran Daitatu, Buddha Sasanam Jiran Daitatu, Buddha Sasanam Jiran Daitatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.